is your monthly, well, I'm sorry, your love read. Let me get it right. This is your love read for the first half of October. So I was going to do this a couple nights ago, but then I was like, it hit me. It's October. Before I say that, everybody please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. It hit me. I was like, it's October. Halloween! So I got all excited, and then I also happened to get my Halloween gnomes. So I got my Halloween gnomes over here. So I couldn't pick. I got two. They had a vampire and a witch, so I had to get everybody. Well, they had a ghost too, but I didn't want the ghost. So I got a vampire and a witch. I don't feel like taking them down to show them off. I'm sure I will at some point. The month will not go by without you seeing the All Hallows gnomes. I haven't even named them yet. So that part, yes, all the gnomes have a name, and I have a gnome for each holiday. So um, that being said, let's get off of the gnomes. um, so I wanted all of my thumbnails for the All Hallows and Los Muertos season to be reflective of the season. So I had to stop and not do the love read right the other day, which is still good because I'm still right here on the 16th. And I actually ordered, I've been saying for a few years that I wanted to get a Halloween themed deck. But as every day I looked at them and nothing resonated with me because the deck has to resonate with you before you really can use it effectively. And none of the Halloween themed deck, because I'm not a ghoul gore type of person. So I went with Jack. I went with the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck and the Pumpkin King. I've always been down with the Pumpkin King. And I was sitting there, I was like, was that really Halloween or is it Christmas? But I think Jack is both because he's from Halloween Town and he was trying to take over Christmas. So we can rock Jack a little bit through both holidays, okay? So that being said, my deck came. So we're gonna call Spirit, and I do need. I'm so excited about Jack. I did not pull out the oracles. We're still going to, if I can get it out. We are going to lead with the Manifest Soulmate Oracle deck for a bit of beginning insight. And then we are going to follow up with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And that shall be your... Do we want to do Wisdom of the Oracle? Let's go ahead and do Tarot of Dreams. I'm in a good mood. We can make it happen. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do Sarah Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams to close out closing oracle information or advice. Okay? All right. So let us call spirits. I got my coffee. Aubrey Leah is running around the house, being her regular chunky, vibrant self. She has no school tomorrow, so she's on full 100. And let's go ahead and call Spirit. All right, spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardians and watchers, please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for all of those who come seeking wisdom and knowledge of us this evening. All of the spirits that I call here, I mean it's the greatest and highest of good, are welcome here. Please protect us from evil and negativity and guide us toward love, light, healing, prosperity, abundance, and clarity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we get to open the cards. Okay. So, and I did pop them open and peek at them. I am not all that excited about the card quality. but we gonna rock with it because it's still Jake. So, like I said, I have here the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot deck, Disney Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. So for those of you who are into the tarot, and those of us who are into the tarot and love our cards and cards collection, check it out. They have a Hocus Pocus deck, and they also have a Disney Villains deck. So I may actually, before the month is over, or October even begins, I will probably actually grab the Hocus Pocus deck as well. Because it's been a while since I've been on a deck buying spree. All right, so let's, oh, I didn't get it. Okay, all right. So we're going to shuffle for a bit. And we are still in Virgo season. And the way that it works here at MissNJoy's Tarot is, if it is your birthday season, you go first throughout your season. Happy birthday, Virgo. And all of the other 11 zodiac signs are shuffled in a random order, so it is not always Aries first and Pisces last. Sage in the new deck, Sage in the new deck. All right. So while I'm shuffling, because it's a new deck, so it needs to really be shuffled. We had Mercury begin to turn direct yesterday on the 15th, which was immediately following the Virgo new moon on the 14th, Thursday. So for those of you who have not, you may want to still catch the Virgo new moon reading that was posted, and that is on the main page. And I may or may not do an energy checkup for the post shadow energies of Mercury retrograde. I'm not sure, but we will still continue to be in the post shadow energies for about another 10 days or so. So we're still looking to be kind of feeling those energies through September 25th-ish. All right, I think we're ready. Okay. All righty. And let's shuffle the zodiac placement cards, because I had not. Okay. And for anybody else who's further interested, this is the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot card deck, and that's how the backs look. And the way they read, we have, instead of wands, we have candles. Instead of cups, instead of swords, as I come to them, we have needles. Instead of cups, we have potions. And instead of coins, we have presents. And I can't find one. Okay, they're in here. There we go. We have presents. So potions are cups, needles are swords, candles are wands or staffs or sticks, and coins are presents, as in like Christmas presents. All right, so without further ado, whoa. Okay. All right. So, without further ado, we have at 12:52 into the video, we have Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Happy birthday to you. I hope that your birthday season is going well, my Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your birthday bonus read is still on the main page somewhere, and it's under the birthday bonus playlist. If you want to check that out, that energy is good for the next year up until your next birthday. So check that out. Any time that you run across that, it is valid because it is information or advice about your entire upcoming year. So that is there for you. Please, like I said, check it out, Virgos. But this is thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated, Virgo. This is your love read for the first half of October. This is your love read for the first half of spooky season. All right? And we are leading with the Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards. And if I can get them right, we are reading with the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. I'm so excited. And we are following up with the Ciro Marchetti Tarot of Dreams Oracle. All right, and we have, in the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough, and that is true. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. You tried, you did the best you could, you gave a damn, and that's all you can do sometimes. Sometimes once you've done what you can, which that is it, you can try and you can care. You can't force, you can't control, You can't make it happen. No matter how hard you try, you cannot influence how another person feels or acts. Period. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it them a drink. Oh, they're a hard shuffle. Okay. All right, let's get it popping cards. Yeah. So the oh, I'm sorry, it's a new deck. So Marie, my reaction to these cards is going to be obvious because y'all know, for those of you who are here all the time and my regulars, you know the face says it all. So this is a new deck, and as I look through the new depictions, my reaction is going to be because it's yeah. So we're just gonna move on through. The overall energy for you is the Hierophant card. The overall energy for you is the Hierophant card. That is Taurus energy. That is Taurus energy in the Hierophant card. And it talks about things being official, things being solid, things being contractual, things being stable. It is one of the cards that I consider a marriage card or a forgiveness card. So let's go ahead and see what we have down here on the deck for you, Virgos. We have the Empress card, which is my mama, mother, baby mother, or nurturing card. We have the and the Empress is also Taurus energy. So a lot of you may be actually dealing with a Taurus because it is. I had to check that, double check it. I have a cheat sheet on my drawer over here. So it is Taurus energy as well. So it does not have to be, but some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, or it could have something to do with work or finances, possibly, because Taurus is Earth energy. And then we have the Three of Cups, the Three of Potions here. And I'm going to be showing them so y'all can really look at them. And then we have the Ace of Presents, which would be the Ace of Coins. So we are indeed looking at something that is potentially contractual or financial or involving some form of stability for you coming up for the first half. Well, this is love. Coming up for so this would be stability. Coming up for the first half of October for you. And now, just because it's a love read doesn't mean that it doesn't boil down to money, because that's still very important. A great deal of relationships have issues and fall apart because there are financial troubles and woes. Because if somebody is financially irresponsible, and they're not solid, they're not stable, they can't hold you down, and you're finding yourself to be the only one who can hold up your end of. You can't be. Let me tell you something. Let me just break it on down, because I can code switch. Okay, I will speak to you very properly and very professionally, and then I can break it right on down and get on the level with you. So that's what I'm about to do. Let me tell you something. When you're the only one adulting in a situation, when you're the only one that's got it, when you always have to pay, when you always have to come up with it, when you always have to figure it out, when you got one person do it as they please, when they please, how they please, and you're the other person and you're broke because I'm broke because I paid the light bill, what's your excuse? I'm broke because I paid the rent, what's your excuse? I got me, I have my car, I have the car, I have the home or the stability or things of this nature. And what do you have, or what are you contributing, or what are you bringing to the table? And I know that's a big thing in media and social media right now, and it's a lot of the cause for the ongoing war that we're currently experiencing between masculines and feminine energies. However, at the end of the day, it is called financial abuse. if you are the one who is consistently having to carry the burden and make sure that a situation or that life is solid and stable within a connection. I was in two long term commit. I've had two long term commitments my entire life. The first time around, I was with him for 19 years. We were married officially for 15, and the second time around, we were together and in a common law marriage for 7 with commitment ceremony for 7 years, almost 8 years. And when I tell you, I carried grown masculines on my back, the struggle is real. I was the only one who cared to be responsible. I was the only one who cared to get the bills paid. I was the only one who cared to make sure that we had it and that it happened, that I had to, because I had babies. I had children. And in the second relationship, my children were almost grown, but still, I carried that situation. And that is that, and they did not care to let me not buy this beer, let me not buy this game, let me make sure the bill is paid before I buy this beer, or before I buy this game, or before I go to this club, or before I entertain another female, even. So that being said, or always wanting someone to pay or not being able to carry it, that is emotional. That is there are several types of abuse. There are physical, there are emotional, and there is also financial. And so when you are expected to be the grown up and the only one adulting in a situation, it is abusive. It is wrong. No one should force you. You should not be the only one to be taking financial responsibility in a given situation. You should not be the only one. So what do you bring to the table should become a legitimate topic. For real, for real. And it does matter. People, it shouldn't matter. It does. It does matter. Now, if you just got it like that, then no, it shouldn't matter. But if the struggle love is not a thing, and it's not. So at the end of the day, with the Empress energy, the Empress is a nurturing, caring energy. And then the Three of Cups, if someone is just being frivolous and wasteful and, say, partying too much or throwing money into the wind, it makes no sense to continue to support something that is not attempting to support that. I mean, if a person, to me, if a person can't do it without me, then I'm not doing it for you, with you, because then I'll end up doing it for you, if that makes any sense. If you couldn't fully support yourself and do what you needed to do for you before we got together, I'm not going to enter into a connection or commitment with someone who you don't have you. You need to at least have you, and then I have me, and then together we have each other. And then past that point, once we've built something else, something stronger together, once one person, then at that point, if you need me to take over for a little while, or I need you to take over for a little while, because things happen. And I do however, believe that you should be there for a person who was there for you, or you were there for each other in the first place. But to expect someone to just carry a situation that's from beginning to end, that's not how that should go, and that's not how that should work. So in the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that's just gonna have to be enough, because one person can only do so much, or be expected to do so much, or it becomes an abuseful and neglectful situation. All right, so you may be looking at a situation where someone is expecting you to do everything because you're Virgo, and you can. But that's because you get up and you're stable and you're efficient and you make plans and you budget and you're responsible and you do what you have to do and you make that money and you put forth the effort and the energy to do so. Virgos got it, usually. Virgos keep it, usually. Virgos gonna get it, usually. And people can very easily, I'm Aries. So people, when you are in that energy, people can usually or can tend to get reliant upon the fact that, oh, you're going to make it happen. For some of you, the Empress card is here. A lot of moms A lot of moms get targeted because you have to keep the roof over the head. You have to keep the food in the refrigerator, and you have to keep the bills paid. So a lot of men will slip in under that wire knowing that you have to provide these things and feel like they don't have to provide much because you got to take care of your kids in the first place. So that may be for some of you why this Empress card is here. But at the end of the day, wherever you went and partied at last night and came home broke, that's where your ass can stay. I love you, Virgo. Let's get your Wisdom of the Oracle card. Nope, I'm sorry. No, it's not. It's the Tarot of Dream, Oracle of Dreams. It is the Oracle of Dreams card. Let's go ahead and get into this energy. It is the Oracle of Dreams card, and y'all bear with me. I don't know. I don't know if it's the planetary placements, but I am exhausted. And I read an article that said Aries needed to sleep this weekend and rest, but I also got to make this paper, boo-boo. So here we go. Let's get your Oracle of Dreams card, Virgo. Let's get your Oracle of Dreams card. Oh, why did I get 4 or 5? We need 1. Uno, por favor. Uno, por favor. Just 1. Just once. All right. Aha. Number 4, perspective and points of view. There may be no right or wrong. The view is the same, but its perception is different. Fresh ideas and experience sharing the same eyes, but a different vision. 2 manifestations of the same person share a commonality. One from the fresh, eager innocence of youth, the other from the calmer, sobering, and maturity of experience. Both grasp the same mask in unison, their destinies intertwined and ultimately inseparable. At some point, both will see the same vision. So there could be a point where, or there could be an energy of not being on the same page, not seeing things the same way, or being open to things, no longer being open to things that at one point were once okay, where at one point you felt like it was okay to take on somebody who didn't make as much or have anything. But now you may be grown and you may be wise, and I hope so. I love you, Virgo. Bye. All right, up next, we have Leo at 28 minutes. Flat. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Good God. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the first half of October, my Leos. Happy spooky season! Oh, hello, Los Muertos. It's coming. It's coming. I'm so excited. I know. It's my favorite. Can you tell? It's my favorite. All right, let's get your Manifest Soulmate Oracle card. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have... You got 2. I'll give them both. See, I'm in a good mood. Everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love. Everything you need is already within you. That's sweet. That is very sweet. So let's move on to this one. Never make a permanent decision on temporary feelings. Never make a permanent decision on temporary feelings. Never make a permanent decision. I feel like that was more so the message than the other card, so I wanted to focus more. Never make a permanent decision on temporary feelings. And being a fire sign, flame on, that can be a whole thing. It can. It's really, really can. It really, really can. Oh, all right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, let us get you a positive and accurate message in love for the first half of October. And we have the Ace of Candles, which is the Ace of Wands. As the overall energy for you, that talks about work, 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 self work, self love, putting in the work. You have four there. These cards kind of been sticky, but you have four that slipped out here, so we're gonna let it happen. We have the Magician card, which is Pisces energy. It talks about for me as a reader, it's one or two things: manifestation or fuckery, because the magician can be a powerful manifester and spell magic worker, but also can be a trickster. So manifestation or fuckery, if you get where I'm going with that. And then we have the King of Cups, which is the King of Potions here in this deck. And then we have the Three of Needles, which is the Three of Swords. And then we have the Seven of coins. The Seven of Coins. Okay. All right. So this is like what you're manifesting has not happened or is not occurring. And it may be causing you some issues, some heartaches, and some pains. So I don't know if this is a person or an action. Like, are you manifesting growth within a situation, or for things to get better, or for things to change? And basically is what this is about. You are realizing that something is not changing, something is not growing, something's not going anywhere, and it's not getting any better. For the most part, this is realizing that it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be, and there's really not too much that you can do about it or to change it. You just kind of are going to have to ride it out. Let's see exactly what it is. I want to use, yes. Deviant Moon to clarify. Oh, that makes me want to check. Okay, I think I'm good. So here I'm going to be clarifying the Three of Swords, or Three of Needles, and then the Seven of Coins. The King of Cups, again, is here. The Judgment card, the Ten of Pentacles, oh, and the Ten of Wands, right. And then, so you were hoping to reconcile a situation or get back together with someone. And then we have the Seven of Coins, which is the Seven of Presents, clarified by the Justice card, the Seven of Wands, and then the Six of Wands. Okay, and then the Star card. Okay. Give me one more. Ah. And then the Eight of Swords. So really you're more so worried about it, because with the Star card on the bottom of the deck, this is basically a free will type of decision. This is don't panic, don't give up, don't rush type of situation. This is, so whatever this is that you're hoping for. You're hoping for growth. It looks like here, clarifying the Three of Needles, we have the King of Cups, the Judgment card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So instead of saying it's useless, oh, it's not going to happen, oh, I'm going to give up, what you need to do is stay the course, Ace of Wands, put in the work, and keep pushing toward what this is that you want, because you can indeed be successful in this situation. Thinking that it's not going to work, walking around sad and heartbroken because it hasn't happened yet, or you haven't achieved it or accomplished it yet. Whatever this is, or whoever this is you're trying to get, Basically, this is like there's some things that you need to do and get your life in order to get yourself together, or to pursue this person, or to gain this person's trust, or to show them that you mean it, or you know what I mean. There you may have messed up, because it does talk about a reconciliation there. So whatever this is that you need to do in order to fix the situation, it's doable. It's fixable with the Six of Wands here. It can be successful, but you have to, Ace of Wands, you got to put in the work. You got to make it happen. So just because you're in your feelings and you feel like it's going to be hard and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done, and oh, he or she is never going to forgive me, or we'll never get back together, never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. So just because you up in your feelings because they haven't forgiven you yet, or you haven't gotten to the point that you need to arrive at yet, or they haven't taken you back yet, or they still got you on block, then don't give up. Don't get in your feelings. Call and tell them goodbye. I know it's never gonna, or send that soppy text. Don't do it. Just continue to work toward what it is, because you can have it. You can be successful, but you gotta do it. You gotta stick to it. You gotta. Aha. All right. Number 14. Creativity and imagination. Ha. Get creative. Find some different ways to go about it. Think larger. Go harder. And it's myriad of forms. Wait. Let me just cut to the chase. Sometimes creativity can consume art. I'm coming. Hey. What's the matter? Okay. I'm gonna go get you. I'll be right back. Okay. Excuse me. Sometimes creativity can consume our thoughts as slow burning embers waiting for release. At other times, it is a spontaneous explosion of inspiration. Either way, it is a wondrous human characteristic, and there are infinite varieties of individual expression. But alas, also an infinite variety of assessments by others. Okay, so always keep in mind that somebody else is always going to have something to say about what you're doing or how you're doing it. Ignore that. Find the best way, or a creative way, or a new way to do what it is that you're trying to do, or achieve, or accomplish. Don't give up. If you're trying to get your person back, or win somebody back, or win somebody new, however you want to look at it, don't let anybody discourage you. Don't listen to what anybody else says do. Do what you think is best. Try what you feel like you need to try. Do it the way that you feel like you need to do it. But it is doable. Just don't give up. Just get more proactive, put in the work, and get her done. Okay? All right. I love you. Thank you very much And let me move on to the next sign. And hopefully after this, I can stay in my seat and stay focused and do what I need to be doing. Okay. All right. We have Aries at 4026. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the first half of October, and we are asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shh. Go with mommy. Aubrey in there, is back there somewhere with Tario. All right, life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. Life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. Have yourself a good time, Aries, in other words. Just have a good time. Just have a good time. Why is that song in my head? There's a cheesy 80s song in my head. You don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. No, no. We can dance and party all night and drink some cherry wine. Don't know. It happened. Let's let it happen. Let's keep rolling. Let's get your tarot message. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Once again, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. Once again, this is your love read for the first half of October. All right. And the overall energy for you is the 5 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of coins. The 9 of coins is the overall energy for you, Aries. The 9 of coins is the overall energy for you. You got this. You got the Page of Needles, which is the Page of Swords. You have the Magician card, which talks about manifestation, and it's Taurus energy. And then we have the 9 of Wands, which talks about putting things behind you, the worst being over, pretty much. The worst being over, and being able to move forward and move on. So basically, this energy is about putting the worst of things behind you. Oh, she knew where they were.
Come on, let's go. Come on, you cannot be doing that.
You good, Sharice. Go and have fun. Enjoy yourselves, okay?
Go back. Go.
All right, so back to what's going on here. So the Page of Swords, the Magician card, and the 9 of Wands. So this is about the worst of something being over. This is about putting all of the things behind you and and that you realize we're not worth your time or your energy. You know what I'm saying? This is like saying on to bigger, better things. This is about saying I'm not going to worry about this, that, or the third anymore. This is about saying I'm good, I'm solid, I'm stable onto my own. I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to live it to the fullest. I'm going to ride it till the wheels blown off, till the wheels fall off. But I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna enjoy life moving forward. I'm not gonna stress myself out. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna have petty thought and communication about how life is or how things go. Okay, y'all play and be good. Okay, play and have fun. When I finish this read, I'll give you some ice cream. Okay. She went bye bye. She went on the trip and she's gonna be fine. You're here with Mima and TT and Uncle Tario, and you're gonna be just fine, okay? And Zay, you're here with Zay still. We're fine. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing your hair tomorrow.
Yeah, please, thank you. Sorry, I'm not feeling that well.
Okay.
Like, I thought I was used to the smell of smoke until I started wheezing so hard in the car.
Oh,
I'm like, I'll be fine with it.
ask your uncle because he has inhalers, and I also have allergy medicine if you need it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. As a matter of fact,
You guys look so cute with your little glasses. Yeah.
hold on, Zay. I'm trying to grab it.
What?
Take one of these.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Come on up.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna meet my first. Okay, so um, let's just get your oracle card, Aries, because this is cut and dry. Whatever the situation is, the worst is over. You are determined. You are determined to no longer worry or no longer stress. You are accepting that it is what it is, and life is going to give you lemons sometimes, and you are making the most awesome damn lemonade. And some of you are even making some lemon shots, and you're going to move forward in a positive energy, and you're just going to enjoy things and not let anyone or anything bother you or get under your skin. If it works out, if it works out. If it does not, it does not. Okay? And that is it. This is, you are deciding that you are going to live free and you're going to have a good time, and you're not going to let it get you or get you down or let it bother you. That the worst is, you know what? I'm not stressing. I'm not anybody. You're pressing forward. All right. I like it. I like that card. I love this card, actually. It's one of my favorite ones. Number 12, wonder of creation, protection, and destiny. Because it's also about like I said, that's a part of protection, not letting anything, protecting your peace and your happiness, and not letting anything get to you or bother you or disturb you, and just moving forward in a positive way and in a positive energy. A guardian angel is witness to the birth of the one whose life he will oversee. He is in awe of the wonder of creation and its significance, cradling a mystical incubator in which this new life is enclosed. He understands its fragility. As he is now, so will he remain throughout, offering help and support, yet knowing the limitations of his influence. Fate and destiny will play their part. The chakras and astrological zodiacs orbit the central sphere, suggesting the role that they will play in this future life. But this wondrous mechanism is also man-made, a grand part of how this life will be lived, and what it will achieve will not be predetermined by fate alone, but by free will and choice. This is saying I'm not going to continue to allow what is happening to me to define me or deter me. I am going to live my best life. I'm going to make my own decisions. I am going to drive. Period. Okay? All right. I love you, Aries, and enjoy it. Enjoy. Ride until the wheels fall off. Don't let shit worry you, stress you out, or anybody get to you. Let nothing steal your joy, your drive, and your determination. Okay? You got this, Aries. Have fun. Bye. Up next, we have Sagittarius. I've got to move through these signs. I have lost time dealing with my peoples. 50. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your love read, Saggies, for the first half of October. For my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Once again, this is your love read for the first half of October. We are getting your Manifest Soulmates Oracle card. We are getting your Manifest Soulmates Oracle card. And we have, you will meet your soulmates when the time is right. You will meet your soulmates when the time is right. You'll meet your person when it's time. Not a minute before, not a minute after. Divine timing. It's a whole damn thing. It's a whole thing. Yes, man. It is a whole damn thing. It's a whole thing, man. Let's go ahead and get your tarot message for the first half of October in love for Saggy, please, spirits. All right, let's see what we got. Sagittarius. Oh. And your cards popped right out, if I could get them. Okay. So the overall energy for you is the Six of Wands. As this is a new deck, I have to sort it out in my mind. The Six of Wands. This is the Six of Wands. So that is some success and celebration. Success and celebration. Okay. All right. So the King of Coins, the Temperance card, which is you, Sagittarius energy, you're showing up in your own read, and then the Queen of Wands. So just work on yourself, basically, is what this is saying with the Knight of Coins, the Temperance card. And so just be patient, because the Temperance card is also a card of healing and patience. So work or be patient. Just wait. Give it the time. That's basically, this is a message of telling you to sit down. This is telling you to sit down, be patient, wait for it to happen. It'll happen. Just let it happen. When the time is right, it will occur. Just roll with the punches. Put one foot in front of the other. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to do what you need to do for you, and let it happen. Period. Point blank. Okay? All right. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Just trust in the universe to deliver. Just keep working on yourself. Just keep being patient. I know it seems like it's taking forever. I know you're like, where is my person? But your person shall arrive when the time is right. When you're ready, there may be lessons you need to learn. There may be things you need to do. There may be work you need to put in. There you may need to heal. So just give it time. When the time is right, when the universe deems fit, divine timing, in divine timing, your person will show up. And you'll go, oh, MissNJoy was right. Okay. This is my favorite sentence. 22. 22 reflections, looking back. In hindsight, successes, failures, mistakes, and regrets all belong in the past and cannot be changed. Some things should not be dwelt upon, and we should move on. Excuse me. But both the good and the bad have value and have contributed to what we are now and offer lessons to be learned for the future. Decisions. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. But both the good and the bad have value and have contributed to what we are now and offer lessons to be learned for future decisions. Period. The distance of time adds context and perspective to a nostalgic review of past events. In this scene, a man views a selection of images from his past. A retro style projector is loaded with images of other cards from this deck. And as his expression is neutral, it's unclear whether those projected images are invoking fond memories or painful regrets. Probably like any other album or catalog from the past, it will be a mixture of both. Do not dwell in the past. There may also be a tendency to overlook details and remember with emotional bias rather than accuracy. So, there is something here. Close the big door. There is something here that you may be dwelling on, reflecting on, or looking back at, and you may not be looking back at it from a realistic vantage point. In other words, there is a card in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and it talks about the truth being how does it say? The truth is told from is the truth spoken from the vantage point of the adherer. So in other words, there's your truth, their truth, and the actual truth may fall somewhere in between. And so it's quite possible that you may need to accurately look back or honestly look back at the way things went down and issues and things that you've had in the past and heal those things before you can positively move and move, heal and move forward. Because if you're not honest with yourself about what happened, then you can't honestly fix what went wrong and accept what flaws you have and move forward. When I say that I say all the time that you have to forgive yourself and others. That's also a statement meaning that you had a part most of the time in what went down or what happened, and you have to take an honest look at your part in things and how it really went and how it really was going, or what you could have done differently, and reflect upon that and fix those things and heal those things within yourself as well before being able to successfully and positively move forward. Okay? All right. So you got this, Sagittarius. Have a good heart, honest look. But for the most part, take the good things and with the lessons that needed to be learned from your past, your situation, heal, apply the lessons and the knowledge, and then move forward. Okay? All right. I love you. Good luck, Sagittarius. Bye. Up next, we have Cancer. All right. 58. 28. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the first half of October, and we are asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You will meet your soul. Oh, Sagittarius just had this card, and I shuffled. You will meet your soulmate when the time is right, Cancer. You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. So don't push it, don't pull it, don't force it. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Let's get your tarot message. This is your love read for the first half of October. Once again, please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated for my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, the overall energy for you is the Hanged Man. That is Pisces energy. Yes, the Hanged Man is Pisces energy. The Hanged Man talks about doing things differently and from a different perspective. Looking at and reviewing and looking for enlightenment. I'm doing things from a different perspective. Goodness, and Taurus is here again. So we have the Empress card, which is Taurus energy. We have the Seven of Coins, which is the Seven of Presents in this deck. And then we have the Hierophant card, which is also Taurus energy. So lots of Taurus energy. Some of you may be dealing with the Taurus. You do not have to be. I'm just throwing it out there because those energies are here. Um, and this is the Cancer read. So, and then we have Pisces energy here within the Hangman. So, what is that? Oh God, he is so ugly. I'm sorry. It's a new deck. The Empress card, the seven of coins or boxes, and then the Hierophant card. So you are in an energy of moving toward a commitment with someone. It's getting there. It's getting there, and it'll happen. It'll come to don't force it. You may have just met this person, and then it could be that you're ready to just go. You know this is your person. You know this is the person for you. You may have even known this person for quite some time. However, it's an energy of like it's been slow. It's been slow moving. It hasn't, gone very fast. It's not, you know what I mean? So it's an energy of when the time is right. It may not be, you may have met this person. You could be in the friend zone or just a friends with benefit zone, or you just known this person for a long time and it's progressed slowly and you've always wondered or wanted to try or said we're going to get together, or I know somebody like this and they're a Cancer. And it could be just that, it's growing, it's getting to that point, or it's in the future, but it'll happen when the time is right. So a lot of times the universe will put someone in your life and just sit them there for several reasons. And it'll delay you or deter you because honestly, the best way to get to know a person is over time. And a lot of people jump into situations because they have feelings or emotions or chemistry with someone. They want to rush. They want to hurry it up. They want to push it. They feel that soulmate connection and they like want it now or yesterday. But when this is the universe saying, no, let's stop. Let's slow down. Hanged Man energy. Let's look at how we've done things before and realize that didn't work so well and try to do it different this time and moving forward. And it'll happen when it's meant to happen. So basically, that's what this is saying. This is a message of divine timing. And Spirit just saying, wait for it. Wait for it. And when it does happen, it'll be much greater. I have a dear friend that's been my friend since high school. She was one of the first people that was kind to me and became a second family when I first relocated from New York to Houston and left everything and everyone I loved behind. She became the first person I grew to love as a friend, and she's still my sister. I call her sister, and she used to say all the time, because she had an issue with dating because she wasn't putting out. She had some trauma, some sexual traumas, and she was not putting out. She liked boys. She was into them. She was dating them. They were down behind her, but she would tell them all the time, nope, it'll be much greater later. It'll be much greater later. It'll be much greater later. So, let's get your Oracle of Dreams card. Let's get your Oracle of Dreams card. And we have number 11. 11. Harmony, balance, and being in tune with others. All right, harmony is not achieved in isolation. It requires resonance or participation with others linked by time, rhythm, or agreement. To be out of sync result in disharmony, discord, and conflict. These musical metaphors can easily be applied to other actions and relationships that require us to live, work, and generally relate to others. Adjusting our perspective and modifying our position allows us to disregard differences and move forward in tune with others. With dressed fingers, the gesture produces a melodic rainbow of harmony. Her dress and the musical score sheet also working together to tell the same message of her delight. Be wary of always making adjustments for the common good. There will be occasions when you should take the lead, and solo performance is also required. So, take your time, let things happen, make adjustments and compromises along the way, and just kind of go with the flow. Let it happen. It will happen when the time is right and in divine timing. Trust in God, Source, Spirit, the universe, and the ancestors. Okay? I love you. Bye. All right, up next, we have Pisces at 105:53. I'm running long. Pisces at 105:53. I spelled that all kinds of wrong. It'll be all right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the first half of October for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your wisdom of the Oracle card. And we have, in the end, Virgo had this one too. A lot of repeats tonight. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that's enough. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. You tried, you cared. That's all. Sometimes that's all you can do, and I'm not supposed to shuffle those yet. I'm supposed to shuffle these. Let us get your tarot message. I'm already trying to get you out of here and send you on your way. I hate when my reads run way over an hour, but let's get it popping. All right. I've had a lot go on and go down tonight. We got a lot going on in life. Life doesn't stop just because I'm reading tarot. I wish. And I'm at home. When you have a job you go out to, you get that peace. When you're at home, I can't imagine having an official job and having to work from home. It would be, I could not. My daughter does it, and I just... All right. Okay, so the overall energy for you is the Fool card, which is Aries and Aquarius energy. The Fool card talks about taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, and it is Jack himself. It is Jack. He is the Fool card, number 0, actually. Not even number 1. The Fool is 0. All right, so we have the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Presents, the Four of Wands, the Four of Candles, and the 7 of Coins, the 7 of Presents. So basically, this is talking about just waiting. Waiting on a new, who is this? Pisces. This talks about waiting on a new opportunity, and it will happen. Waiting on a new opportunity for growth, and that sometimes you just have to take a chance and go for it. And it may seem, not necessarily waiting, but it's slow. It's slow. The growth within this situation or a new situation or commitment, or because in the love read, the Four of Wands, the Four of Candles is my twin flame soulmate and marriage card. So it's going to happen. You just have to be patient, and you're on your way. Just let it grow. Just let it happen. Just let it take place. Just be patient. You will get to that level of opportunity, or that level of commitment and connection that you want. Just be patient with it. Just be patient with your person. Just let it grow. Just let it be. Just let it happen. That's it. That is it. It's just do all that you can, and that's all that you can do. All that you can do is all that you can do. I hope you really grasp that and make it. Let me say that again to you. All that you can do is all that you can do. And it will happen. It will grow. It will prosper. It will get to where and how you want it to be. It may take time. It may be slow, but it will happen. You just got to stay the course. You got to take that step out on faith, like the Fool card says. Take that risk and just go for it. Okay, number 6. It's a card of peacefulness. Tranquility, at peace. Number 6. We have experienced a difficult period, but the trial is over. Challenging times in their multitude of forms, worries over financial or health issue, troubled relationships, or concern for others close to us have left us physically weakened or spiritually tested. Now, either by acceptance or conclusion, our troubles are past. Now we need the comforting embrace of rest. It's time to recuperate and regain our strength. A woman draped in a purple cloth reclines peacefully. A glowing divine light or spirit drives away the shadows of her troubles. She floats gently above a zen-like garden of cherry blossoms. So, the worst is behind you. The worst is past. You've done all you can, and sometimes you just, after you put in the work, sometimes you just have to sit back and watch and let it grow. Once you've tended your soil, once you've planted your seed, once you've fertilized it and watered it and done all that you can, at that point, all that you can do is sit back and watch it grow and let it happen. So let's do that, Pisces. Just let it grow. And that is enough. All that you can do is all that you can do. Okay? I love you, Pisces. Have a great first of half of October. Let love grow. Bye. Up next, we have Scorpio at 1:11:55. And that is a run of synchronicities. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the first half of October for my Scorpios. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirits, let me have one soulmate oracle card for my Scorpios. All you need is to believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself, Scorpio. Just believe in yourself. All that you need is to believe in yourself. Why does that, it looks like a dinosaur, but why did the Loch Ness Monster come to mind? Like, you know how people say they've seen Nessie, but nobody ever believes that they've seen Nessie? Yeah, I saw it. I did. No, you didn't. You. That was a log sticking up out of the water. You ain't see. I saw it. You know what you saw? Then you stand on that. If you saw Nessie, you saw Nessie. Okay? Okay. Moving forward. I don't know, y'all. I'm just here. I'm just here to deliver these messages, okay? I'm just here to enlighten and advise, and I thank Spirit for being allowed to be silly along the way. All right, the overall energy for you is the Judgment card. The Judgment card. The Judgment card can talk about judgment call and needing to make a positive and healthy decision, but it can also, for me as a card, talk about reconciliation, because in the depiction of the Judgment card in some decks, that's what it shows. It is a depiction of Gabriel blowing his horn and raising the dead for that second chance, for that reconciliation for Judgment Day. So we have the Empress card, who has been out a lot tonight, which is Taurus energy. We have the Strength card, which is Leo energy. And then we have, my head was a card ahead. We have the Justice card, which is Libra energy. Okay, so we got 3 major arcana here. So this is kind of heavyweight for you for the first half of October here, Scorpio. So the Empress card is a card of new things. It's also my mama, baby mama card. But it's a card of a nurturing energy. A nurturing, loving, caring, giving, supportive type of energy. I see. Mima got those for you at the store. Aubrey picked those out for you. Yes. That's because it's not on right now. Now go play. Mima reading her cards. I love you. You're gonna be here for a few days, so rock it out. Okay. I don't know. I don't know where Bonnie went. That's not my business. Okay, moving forward. We have the Empress card. We have the Strength card, which is Leo energy, which is common sense and self-explanatory. It's about strength. And then we have the Justice card, which is the Libra card, which talks about things being fair, things being balanced, things being, that's it, fair and balanced. I can also talk about legal issues. And so let's clarify a little bit, because we do have 3, 4. None of your cards, you have 4. Given the overall energy as well, being the Judgment card, you got 4 major arcana going on here. So this isn't little stuff. This is big stuff. And it says here with your Oracle card to begin with that all you need is to believe in yourself. So let's run through real quick. And I'm going to drop 2 cards on each card to clarify and see exactly what it is that you've got going on. Give me the Empress card, and that is clarified by the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Coins, and 3 fell out, so I said 2, and then the Temperance card. This is needing to fix and nurture your marriage or commitment. It could be commitment as well. The Empress card, the right. Wait a minute. Let me get it right. Because I have the Empress, right, the 4 Wands, which is my twin flame soulmate marriage card. The 3 of Coins, which talks about being in your best, working on something, working together, collaborating to be the best and at the top of your game. And the Temperance card, which talks about healing and patience. And then we have, which is also Sagittarius energy. So some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius. We have the Strength card, clarified by the 7 of Cups and the Hermit card. All right, and then we have the Justice card, clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Sun card, which is also Leo energy, so some of you may be dealing with a Leo. Then we have the Fool card, is the overall energy from the bottom of this deck, which is, quit playing in the hallway, because Mima needs quiet. Go play. And then we have the Fool card, which talks about taking a leap of faith, and that's Aries and Aquarius energy. So basically, this is saying don't give up. Make the right decision. Even this relationship feels as though it's crashing and burning and something isn't right now, it's dying. Let me tell you something about marriages, long-term connections, and long-term commitments. They require a choice. It is a choice to stay. It's a choice to fix it. It's a choice to work on it. It's a choice to deal with it. It is a choice to make it work. It is a choice to not give up. These relationships long term go through cycles. If you have chosen to stay and you have chosen to love and you have chosen to be there, you accept that you might not love that person this year, but you can fall back in love with that person. It runs in cycles. There are highs and lows, ebbs and flows. And I tell this story all the time, story time. I met a lady at a laundromat that I used to work at a long time. I used to be a district manager for a laundromat chain. And I was upset about something that had gone on with my husband and myself. And she said, unless it's just abusive or outright disrespectful, then try to tough it out and try to stick with it. She said, because there was a period of a time, she said, or about a few years, when she said, I couldn't stand my husband. She said, I hated that man. She said, I would sit up in bed and look at him in light and that night and say, I ought to kill this motherfucker where he lay. And her husband looked up. He was sitting there, little old man. And he said, you going to kill me, baby? She said, dead as a doornail. And he said, well, I know what was going on through that time or what I was doing. He said, I was cutting up. I wasn't doing right. But I realized that you were treating me different and acting different. And he said one day he said to her, I love you, baby. And she just went, huh, and kept doing what she was doing. And he said he realized in that moment that he needed to get it right, and he fixed it. And he got himself together and he fixed it and he got it right. And she saw and she acknowledged, she said, and I was able to love my husband again. She said, and then a couple years later, I couldn't stand him again for a period of time. She said, there's ups and downs, there's highs and lows, there's ins and outs. And it's a commitment, and you have to choose to stay, and you have to choose to work on it, and you have to choose to fix it, and you have to choose to keep bringing it back from the dead over and over and over. It is an active, valid choice. Okay? All right. So all you need is to believe in yourself and your person. Okay? Let's get your tarot card, your oracle cards. So tough it out. Fix it, Scorpio. You got this. Fix it, Scorpio. All right. And we have... Aha. Aha. 13. Productivity, control, and organization. This card considers gathering separate elements, people, or ideas from everyday nuances of family dynamics to the managing of a corporate team. This Victorian seamstress, manipulates various components of threads of color. With skillful hands, she arranges them, taking into consideration the distinct and individual quality that each may possess. She coaxes the best from each and orchestrates their ultimate working together as a whole. Giving each strand order, position, and purpose, she blends them into a rainbow of unity. Its beauty is a metaphor of accomplishment, surpassing that of its original separate parts. Be wary of over-controlling, micromanaging, or getting lost in the details. Allow each participant to contribute fully and not be undermined by one person's overall position. So stop trying to control everything and run everything. Listen to some other people. Get some input. Be a team player. And remember that there's no I in team, especially when it comes to a relationship or a connection. Everyone should be heard. Everyone should be able to speak, and everyone should be listened to, appreciated, and be allowed to live up to their greatest and fullest potential. Okay? All right. I love you, Scorpio, and you got this. Bye. All right, Taurus at 122:25. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. Taurus, this is your love read. For the first half of October, and I'm asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Taurians. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You had a card just fly up out of here. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others. The more loving care you give yourself, the more loving care you have to give others. You got to pour into your own cup first. You cannot pour unto others. You cannot do for others. You cannot hold everyone else down until you are stable and grounded yourself. You must have something left in your cup at the end of the day after pouring into others. Let us get your tarot message, Taurus. Let us get your tarot message, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here once again. Take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That is greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, love for the first half of October for my Taurians. Love for the first half of October for my Taurians. Love for the first half of October for my Taurians. Love for the first half of October for my Taurians. Love. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, so the Knight of Presents, which is coins. The Knight of Presents. That's the slowest moving energy in the deck. We have the Three of Cups, which is the Three of Potions. We have the Four of Cups, which is the four potions, the Four of Cups. We have the Five of Cups, which is the, and then the Five of Needles, the Five of Swords. Okay. So we got 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay. So it's going slowly. It's not doing what you want it to do, and you're starting to regret that you even got involved. It's been this whatever this is has been a headache. It's been drama, confusion, and conflict. It's been conflama. So basically, whatever this is, I would say you have to put yourself first. Whatever this is that is stressing you out like this, whatever this is you tried, it's more than likely about, because this is a love read but can extend to family. And when you have someone that's a partner or a lover, you consider that person to be family. So this is that type of energy. This is an energy of you trying to, like, this is like I've done and I've done and I've given and I've given and you've taken and I now I regret. I regret that I even started it. I regret that I even went down this road. I regret that I even tried this. I regret that I even went here. I regret. It's been a headache. It's been a drama. You've been hoping it would get better. You've been hoping it would change. You would have been hoping. You've been hoping. You've been hoping. You've been hoping. But it's just not happening. Or it's happening or moving very slowly. It hasn't gotten you anywhere. So you have to put yourself first. You have to make sure that your cup is full. You have to make sure that you are being loved as well as giving love. You have to make sure that someone is giving back to you. You have to make sure that you are solid and you are stable before you go trying to secure and solidify other people. You have to put yourself first. So this is an energy of not need. It's not, and it's not selfish. It's not. There is such a thing as healthy narcissism. And if you are even in considering, because I had a friend once, I reached out to Queen Moderator Marie, for those of you who are regulars here and know who that is. Like, I was thinking hard about my last relationship. I was in the beating myself up and tearing myself down mode of it. And I reached out to her and I said, Marie, you think I'm the narcissist? She was like, bitch, no. First of all, if you were, you wouldn't be asking that. And second of all, you're not the one who this, that, and the third, and you give to people, and you help people, and you love people. And she said, no. Now stop. So if you ever get in the energy of questioning it, and if you've been doing and you've been giving, but no one's been doing and giving back unto you, then it is absolutely time that you do that for yourself, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get your Oracle of Dreams card. I do not think I've had this card like ever before. 32. Let's hope it says something good. It's short. I like that. Memories, lessons learned, and choices made. All right, a woman closes her eyes as she contemplates treasured memories from the past. She releases to the world all of the details of her thoughts and feelings, successes and failures, good times and bad. Remembered moments fly about her as if pages from a diary swirl like falling leaves. From an open locket, a golden light streams with images of love lost but not forgotten. Embracing a favorite doll that remains with her still. She relives all that has been. This card captures tender moments and childhood joys. So basically, this is about reflection, taking the lessons from the past and memories and applying them to the future. What has or has not worked up until this point? What has gotten you to the point that you are? And do you regret where you are and what's happened? And if so, look into how or what you need to do in order to change or fix that energy. That's all. I love you, Taurus. Bye. You first. Up next, we have Capricorn at 129.04. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the first half of October, and we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you very much. Please, once again, Take the time to click like, subscribe, join the share. I am pulling your Manifest Soulmates Oracle card. I am pulling your Manifest Soulmates Oracle card. All right. You are spiritually connected to those you love. You are spiritually connected to those you love. You are connected like the roots of the sagwa tree. She said that in Memoirs of a Geisha. It stuck with me. Sorry. All right, let's get your tarot message. My Capricorns, let's get your tarot message. Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, for the first half of October in love. All right, the overall energy for you, Cappy, is the Judgment card, which talks about resurrection, renewal, and reconciliation. Now, let's get it. We have the High Priestess card, which talks about things being done in the dark, underneath, in the shadows. And she is all high, all powerful, and that is Pisces energy. Then we have the Strength card, which is Leo energy, which of course talks about strength, hanging in there, being strong. And then we have the Chariot card, which is Cancerian energy, which talks about moves, travels, and growth. Okay? So you're spiritually connected to those you love. This looks like some form of travel or trip or move is going to take you or move you further. It can go in or out. I'm going to run through because you have all major arcana here with the Judgment card. We have all major. It really looks like whatever this is going to bring you closer to an individual. This may be that you're going to take a vacation. I know a Capricorn who's doing this. That you're going to take a vacation to see someone or with someone, and it's going to strengthen you and bring you closer together. Okay? I don't know why I'm further clarifying, because that's the message. I just want to double check because it is all major arcana here. We have the High Priestess clarified by, yes, the Ten of Cups and the World card. And give me the Strength card. Clarified by the Knight of Swords and then the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And then the Chariot card. Clarified by the Three of Wands. Yes. And the Queen of Pentacles. So this is going to bring the strength and the stability and the renewal. The Death card is here on the bottom, and that talks about renewed energy and new beginnings and starting over and fresh cycles, change and transformation. So this is an energy of you're either going to travel to someone or with someone or take a trip or just in whatever it is, it's going to close, because the Chariot card is a card of distance. So you're either going to go a distance, as in travel wise, to see or with, or this is going to close the gap or a distance between you and another person or an individual. So it can be a physical distance or travel, or it can be an emotional distance or travel. But whatever it is, that's going to be changing and coming to an end. And the love is going to be strengthening, the High Priestess, the Strength card, and the Chariot card. So this is an energy. And then the Judgment card, like I said, talks about renewal and reconciliation, as well as the Death card as well. So this is talks about you are spiritually connected to those people that you love. So this definitely talks about some type of movement, travel, or distance that you're feeling between somebody, that gap being closed or that chapter coming to an end, and you beginning to feel closer and stronger bond with someone. This is about bringing you closer and a growth in love or connection to someone that you love. So that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and get your Oracle of Dreams card for my Cappies. It's my happy Cappies. My happy Cappies. My happy Cappies. My happy Cappies. What? All right, 46. Connections, putting the pieces together and coming to conclusions. A young woman sits on a bridge, a physical and metaphysical connecting point between here and there. Her identity is initially concealed, not only to us, but also to herself. She is, in essence, finding her true self. She reaches out to gather pieces of the puzzle, and with each one, finds clues and discovers more about herself. Each of us attempts to make sense of our place as we search for connections and relationships with others. Gradually, despite our failures and experimentations along the way, an image starts to take form. Increasing clarity manifests itself from the initial confusion. The process is self reinforcing and often becomes easier and accelerates as more pieces are added, each finding their corresponding place. Eventually, a point is reached where everything comes into focus and starts to make sense. Congratulations, Cappy. I love you guys and have a great beginning of October. Bye. Up next, we have Cappy's always have the most beautiful reads. Up next, we have Gemini at 136:02. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the first half of October, and we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Geminis, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we are going to pull our Manifest Soulmates Oracle card for my Geminis. I got two of y'all cutting up in the living room right now, just tiny little Geminis, just sprouting their little contrary ways out there, just because y'all know y'all do what you want. Y'all will smile right and somebody tell you so, you're like, okay, then they run right off and do whatever the fuck. But I love y'all because that's strength. All right, stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect just the way that you are. Gemini, you've had this card in other reads before. You have definitely had this card in other reads before. So stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect just the way you are. That's the thing about you guys. Yes, you are of that mind of duality. So on the front side that everybody can see, the world lets who you allow the world to see, that person is fierce. That person is confident. That person is amazing. But when y'all go in the house and shut the door, that other person comes out and be like and beat you up a little bit. You are your own worst critics. That is one thing, because first of all, Aries, when I say we resonate, it's because, and a lot of people don't know this, but Aries is the first sign. And Aries embodies every single trait of every single sign. That's why we can do anything and understand anything and resonate with anything. So basically, you are your own worst critics. You are hardest on yourself. If anybody says or gives you any tiny criticism, you might brush it off right then or shake it off like you have duck feathers. But you're gonna think about that shit later, and you're gonna wonder about it later, and you're gonna let it affect you, and you're gonna question it, be like, are they right? Do I really? Should I really? Have I really been like that? Am I really that way? Do I really need to? So you're gonna second guess that, even if you don't let it outwardly show. That back mind of yours, the second one that you keep hidden from everybody, that's the one that's going to beat you up when you get alone in the house and you're just sitting there on the toilet with nothing better to do. And then, so stay busy, first of all. Let me say that. So I completely resonate with this energy because I am Aries and we do the same thing. We beat ourselves up. We are our own worst critics and we are hardest on ourselves. So stop picking yourself apart. You are perfect just the way that you are. I love you just the way you are. All right. I was born in 1975. Y'all leave me alone about my little songs, okay? Okay. Because that was way 80s. Might even be late 70s. The Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins that talks about being stable, all unto yourself. The Earth energy, coins with heroic presence. But our Earth's energy, that solid energy, that stable energy, you're not too familiar with that because you're air signs, but we're going to let it happen and you need to embrace more of your, find that somewhere in your chart, hopefully there's some Earth. Find it and embrace it. All right, so we have the Three of Cups, which is the Three of Potions in this deck. We have the Five of Wands, which is conflict. We have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. Some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius. And then we have the Queen of Needles, which is the Queen of Cups. So, so it's like you're finding that every time you deal with somebody, there's an issue, there's a problem. And the first, your first mind, and I just had a talk with one of my subscribers, with Chris, one of my moderators, my best subscriber, and now I consider a friend and family. That my grandma used to say, and you'll hear a lot of older black folks say, always follow your first mind. Always follow your first mind. If your first mind is to leave something or someone behind, because there's always an issue or always a problem when you deal with that person, and then in turn, like outwardly, you might be like, you know what, I'm gonna quit fucking with so and so, and then you get by yourself and you be like, well, should I? Maybe I should. No. Follow your first mind. Do what you felt like you needed to do initially. Don't stop second guessing yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Stop tearing yourself down. Stop, because a narcissistic energy or person will tell you that it's something wrong with you, as opposed to taking accountability and responsibility for their part. So then you'll be sitting around, because you take accountability and responsibility for yourself. So you'll be sitting around beating yourself up, talking about, well, is she right? Is he right? Is it me? Am I crazy? Am I too hard? Am I too difficult? Am I stuck up? No, you are none of those things. Am I expecting too much? No. You're expecting too much. You're expecting too much from that person. But for yourself and your worth and your value and what you know you deserve, and you're not expecting too much. You're just asking the wrong person. You're not crazy. They just don't understand, or they just think differently, or not at all. Or they're just simply trying to manipulate you or gaslight you. So a lot of times they will have you a narcissist will have you second guessing yourself and trying to figure out what the fuck and who and why. Okay? So, don't second guess your energies. Follow your first mind. Queen of Swords energy. If you need to cut something off or cut someone off, or somebody's saying something about you, don't take that for the truth, because that's just what they're saying, or that's just how they're trying to paint you. Look at it for, know yourself and be confident in yourself. Know yourself, know your life, know your story. Be confident in who you are, and what you deserve. No, you're not being too much. No, you're not asking for too much. No, you're not doing too much. And if you are too much, tell them to go find less. Let's get your oracle card, okay? Hi, go play. Mima's reading. I love you. Gemini. Both of them. A week apart. The last week in May. Just a whole issue. They just something. They are, when I tell you. Yes, 15. Farewell, goodbyes, and closure. This card portrays a farewell, which might be a final parting or a temporary goodbye, a tragic loss, or simply a turn page that could be leading to a new future. This woman's sober expression gives us no clue as to the content of her envelope. A farewell message, yes, but one to be received or given. The rose suggests a possible love or separation, but is it a final goodbye or a temporary one until next time? Either way, as any airport scene would demonstrate, departure lounges tend to be sadder than arrivals. The birds flying in the background suggest that a return is in the future. Our lives are a constant flow of farewells to people, places, and things. some with regret, but some with enthusiasm as they are replaced with new options. All right, out with the old and in with the new, because you just might need a whole new person, not a new you. I love you. You are fine just the way you are. Love you. Bye. Up next, we have Aquarius at 144.54. Where are we supposed to be? Go play. Get out of the hallway. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the first half of October, and we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Aquarians. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get your Oracle card. Let's get your Oracle card, Aquarius. And we have... Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. You better get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high. Yes. How will you make it if you never even try? Macy Gray, y'all. Better get out and get something. Let me put that in the comments for y'all. I love me some Macy. Macy be high. And I love it. Because why else did you live your life? She said, I got money. I sing. I'm going to do why? I'm going to just. All right, let's get your tarot message, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. The Chariot card is the overall energy for you, which is Cancerian energy. It talks about distance, whether it be physical or emotional or mental, and travel, possibly. Let's get your tarot cards. We have the Seven of Coins, which is the Seven of Presents. We have the 10 of Coins, which is the 10 of Presents, and then we have the Knight of Presents, which is the Knight of Presents of Coins, which is the slowest moving energy of the deck. You will have the life and the future that you want. It's just going to take some time, and you have to go get it. It's not going to happen. Spirit is not going to, like I keep saying, y'all, it's possible that the Uber driver or the DoorDash person or the Amazon delivery person or the UPS dude or the mail guy might be one, but the odds of that are very rare. Really, really, really. So the landscaper, it could be the landscaper too. I recently had a question, and she said the landscaper was coming. I was like, somebody's gonna show up. Give this person a chance. She's like, I called the new landscaper. Hey. So it's possible that your person could just show up outside your door, but more than likely not. So if you're not getting out there, you're not going somewhere to meet somebody, or you're sitting around the house in your pajamas with your hair up in a bonnet, and you haven't left in days, and you work from home, and you're not on any dating sites. I don't know what you expect. So what I'm going to need you to do, because your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them, I'm going to need you to get out and get in your chariot and make some moves and pursue them. Under that is the Lover's card. Go somewhere. Take a vacation, because look, I don't know who or how or when, but I'm taking a vacation. I don't care if anybody go with me or not, but I'm going on my own, all by myself. And it is what it is. It just is what it is. And so basically, if I meet somebody out there, that's fine. And if I've resonated with someone enough to go with me when the time is right, then that's fine too. Hey, China, the card. Yes, they came, China. I'm gonna show them off I'm gonna completely show them in the next chat. In Ask Miss and Joy. But yes, and if you're curious about Sagittarius, China, Saggy was back at 50 minutes and 47 seconds. I'm running super long tonight. So, but I got Geminis here. It's a lot. I'll explain it later. All right. But for the most part, you can have your Ten of Pentacles energy, Aquarius, which is the white picket fence, the house, the kids, the dog, the small SUV, minivan, or big SUV, whatever you choose. You can have all that, but you're not going to get it sitting around watching One Piece in your pajamas. I love you. You're going to have to get out there and go get it. Your dreams, you better get out and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? Don't spend all your time trying to get high. Go on now. You got to find the person. Unless you're going to sexually harass the Amazon girl or guy. Or, I mean, can you not be waiting by the mailbox in your best outfit talking about, hi, Mr. Mailman, can you? They have singles cruises. They have entire singles cruises. Go to hedonism. I want to go to hedonism. I know. I'm going to go to hedonism. Fuck it. China, we going to hedonism. We going me, you, and Marie, we going to pack it up. And we got to take Chris, because Chris going to cut the fuck up with us. We have got to plan. That's going to be our moderator trip. It's going to be for moderators only. And we're going to pack it up. I'm going to make the reservations, and we all going to pay our monies, and we're going to hedonism. And we're going to have and what stays at hedonism, what happens at hedonism stays at hedonism. We're going to be heathens. All right. And we got 37, Aquarius, 37 relationships and interactions with others. Oh, these cards are on point this evening. Our life is defined by relationships, families, partners, friends, and foes. Each enters and passes through like a comet crossing through our sky. Some shine briefly, never to return again, and gradually fade from memory. Others settle in and remain in our orbit. A mechanical photography device displays those who have played a part in our lives. The intricate rotations create infinite combinations to represent the presence and partings. Mimicking the steps of an imaginary cosmic dance, some will remain as permanent participants, although their closeness will oscillate and be relative to each other. Additional frames will consistently be added, waiting to portray others who will enter our lives in the future. But you can't meet anybody if you don't. Your dreams can come if you have the courage to pursue them. You can have all that you want to have. The person, the house, the dog, the cat, the hamsters, the kids, the fence, or just you, the dogs, and the person. Whatever you want, you can have it, but you got to go get it. You better get out, get up, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? Bye, Aquas. Go do something somewhere with somebody. Love you. Up next. Didn't I do... Why am I not numbered right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, shit. Right. Okay, sorry. Okay, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your love read for the first half of October, and we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, let us get your Manifest Soulmates Oracle card. Let's get your Manifest Soulmates Oracle card. All right, let's get it. And we have, try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Okay, if you want to see a rainbow, we need 3 things to make it. Raindrops, sunlight, and refraction. Raindrops, sunlight, and refraction. What? It's the rainbow song. I don't know what else to... Okay. Let's get your tarot message, Libra. Sun, Moon, Because I don't want to sing. The Rainbow Connection is a sad song. It is a Muppet song, though. I'm a Muppet fanatic. Cause someday we'll find it. The Rainbow Connection. Alright, so be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud. Make somebody happy. Make somebody happy. Let's get your tarot message. Uno más, por favor. Alright, and we have the overall energy for you as it's been a lot down here. The Judgment card. The Judgment card talks about renewal, reconciliation, fix it. We have the Chariot card, which has been out a lot tonight. 2 Cancerian energy. We have the 2 of Cups, which is the relationship card. And then we have the Hermit card. So basically, what are we doing? This is saying you got a decision to make. Are you going to be in a relationship or are you going to ride it out by yourself? What are we doing here? What are you doing with yourself? What do you want? This is needing to make a decision and make a change and realize what, because let me tell you something. This goes for men and women. If you want to be someone's husband or someone's wife, guess what? It is not an on-the-job training type of situation. I mean, it is to an extent because you have to learn your specific person and you have to learn each individual's needs and wants and desires, their idiosyncrasies, their pet peeves, and so on and so forth. But as far as the basic cookie cutter energy or effort that goes into being someone's husband or someone's wife, there are certain things that you need to be doing ahead of time. Your life has to be structured in order to obtain that position. You can't just walk. If you've never been a police officer, you can't just, and you've had no formal training, you just can't walk in and say, hey, give me a gun and a badge, I'm gonna be a cop today. If you've never been a secretary or a receptionist, you can't just run in. Excuse me, I think they're called personal assistants now. You can't just run in there and say, hey, I'm going to do this today. If you've never been a chemist, if you've never been a doctor, if you've never been a lawyer or a nurse, you can't just jump up one day and go apply for a job as a doctor, a lawyer, or a nurse. These are various official positions that require a certain skill set. And if you don't have that particular skill set, then you need to restructure yourself and figure out how to become, you have to be husband material before anyone's going to choose you as a husband. You have to be wife material before anyone's going to choose you as a wife. If your ass is half naked, plastered all over social media, not too many men are going to want to choose you as a wife because everybody's seen you and your shit. If you are for the streets and for everybody, then you're not going to be chosen. It's just that simple, more than likely, unless you're chosen by somebody who is equally of the streets and for everybody, and they may have some understanding. It's very few people that are going to choose someone who's just been, there's some married porn stars, but they're very confident in themselves and they know how to combine the two worlds. They're very professional as to how they conduct themselves. If you don't know how to, a lot of people want to be in a commitment or a relationship, but they don't know how to say we. They don't know how to be a we. They don't know how to be an us. They only know how to be a me or an I. Do you get what I'm saying? There are certain energies you have to be considerate and mindful. You have to consider the other person. You have to know how to compromise. You have to know how to lend attention. You need to know how to lend support. You need to know how to care. You need to know how to be present. You need to have the time, the space, the energy, the mindset. Everybody's not cut out to be a husband or a wife or in a relationship, and that's something that you need to be deciding or figuring out what you need to do, because the Judgment card talks about needing to make a positive or a buffer, needing to make a decision, a learned, knowledgeable decision about what you want to do and how you want to go and how you want to be moving forward. It's about making an informed and educated decision with the Judgment card, using good and proper discernment and judgment. It's also about renewal and reconciliation or resurrection of a situation. So This is you, the Chariot card, the 10, I'm sorry, the 2 of Cups, which is the relationship card, and then the Hermit card. What do you want to do? What moves do you want to make? Are you trying to move toward being relationship, husband or wife material, or are you going to ride it out in hermit mode? What do you want? Relationship or singleness? So that's a decision that you need to make, and then you're going to have to make the proper adjustments to your life and to your energy to accommodate said decision. Okay? All right. All right, let's get your Oracle of Dreams card. Let us get your Oracle of Dreams card. Haha. The 8. I know this card, but I don't remember what it says. Goals, dedication, and process. In a larger metaphysical sense, our journey through life is said to be full of transformation from an imperfect, corruptible state toward a perfect, healthy, and everlasting state. What does not kill us makes us stronger. Thus, painful or difficult changes that we endure can, in theory, burnish us into a spiritual sense to a high golden shine. We can also seek out knowledge, opportunity, and challenge. We can also seek out knowledge, opportunity, and challenge. It is not necessarily to merely allow life to happen to us. In this scene, an alchemist serves as an analogy for striving to achieve an end goal through study, experimentation, dedication, and perseverance. His facial markings trace the beginning and end points of his quest from base lead through its various stages of purification of the soul to gold. The symbol of gold appears in the center of his forehead where the third eye chakra is perceived to be. This card is a reminder to stay focused on the goal and to continually apply the required self-discipline. It will all be worth it in the end. Okay? Okay. That has been everyone's love message for the first half of October. I'm glad I'm done, but then I'm kind of sad because I got this deck specifically to use for October reads. So now I'm going to have to do some more pre-October reads until October when I can use it every day. So thank you all for being here as I got used to and broke in my Nightmare Before Christmas tarot card deck. I just love the Pumpkin King. I appreciate that. And all, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. I hope that the message has resonated or been helpful to each and every one of you. And I love you all very much. I want to say this before I go. I know that people tune into tarot reads or love reads and they expect like dirt and nitty gritty or like he's doing this or they're thinking that or they're this way or that. And I know that my reads are more self-help and guidance based, but just please know that I'm a spiritual advisor and a psychology student and have a large background in psychological studies. That was my major, although I never did actually grab my paper thanks to math and algebra. I hated it. And but just know that and my position or my calling is to be a healer and a helper. So I'm not here to deliver the tawdry message about he or she is cheating. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you have successful relationships and successful, healthy relationships with your others and yourself, and to nurture you and to guide you. I'm a spiritual advisor, and I use tarot cards to help me deliver my messages. So here you may get a different brand of message. And if you're looking for that tawdry, cheap message that you get on a lot of other channels, you're not going to get that here. So I appreciate for those of you who appreciate that. I know that my subscribership numbers are low, but I do greatly appreciate those of you who appreciate my message and what I do and who respect that and come out here still to hear my fussing and my lecturing and my self-help and love help and just help messages and healing messages overall, because I know that it's different from what other readers do, but I've always been different from what other people do. So thank you. I love you guys. I do offer private and personal readings. They are information about that is in the channel description and in the description of each and every video. Everyone, please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. And I don't know what I'm gonna come up with next so I can keep using these cards, but it'll be something. And as soon as we hit October, I'll be ready anyway. I got my thumbnails and everything already ready for I love Halloween, so it's going to be an All Hallows, Los Muertos, beautiful energy moving through this moving through this holiday season, Halloween and Los Muertos season, where the veil is thinning and our energies will be connected to the other realm stronger than ever. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everyone watching live. Yes, I'm moving late and slow. This has run long, so thank you. Timestamps will be there in just about 20 minutes or so. For those of you watching live, Ask Miss and Joy is up next. Bye.